Percentage of LGBTQ adults in the U.S. has doubled in the past decade. Gallup finds. Gallup, they're the poll guys. They're always polling. That's their whole thing. They're like, elections coming up. Here's that word again, Gallup coming back. If younger Americans continue to come out at increasing rates, Gallup predicts the proportion of adults who identify as LGBTQ will exceed 10% in the near future. Why would it be 10 if it's... Oh, the number has doubled, though, I guess. So from 5 to 10, something in that range. What was interesting about this headline to me is I was wondering, like, you're doing a poll to start. And in different times, like, let's say, I don't know, a decade ago, people may answer the poll differently, even if they might feel uncomfortable answering.
Of course, it was not as accepting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They may. So it's like, have people become more comfortable expressing that element, or is it actually an increasing
I think it's the
number?
earlier.
You think it's the first part?
Yeah, I think it's just a more accepting environment.
The percent of U.S. adults who identify as something other than heterosexual has doubled over the past 10 years, from 3.5% in 2012 to 7.1%, according to Gallup. Gallup found that the increase is due to high LGBT self-identification, particularly bisexual, among Generation Z adults 18 to 25. It asked more than 12,000 U.S. adults how they identified during telephone interviews last year. It found that younger U.S. adults are much more likely than older generations to identify this way. The polling thing is, it's tough. It's a tough one, the polling. They call you up. You're on the phone. They call you up. What, they call your cell phone? You answer that?
That's a bizarre one. Why is it done over the phone?
Well, how else you can do it, Mo? What you can do is send an email? Yeah. You're not answering that email, dude.
No, I know. But I'm also not answering that phone.
Could they send like a survey through mail?
That's what I would imagine.
Yeah, this is where things get so wild, because then you start to realize who picks up the phone.
You need to already know.
What percentage of heterosexuals pick up the phone? I'm trying to say that is that equivalent across the board? Is there any demographic element which makes you more or less likely to pick up the phone?
Right.
I want that poll.
Who's even part of the... Yeah, I get it.
I want that poll.
That's why I think mailing is better.
What is the... Okay, so I'm 36 years old. I want to know what the percentage of 36-year-old males that pick up their phone from a number they don't know. That's what I want to know right now. What is that percentage? Because I definitely really do not.
Yeah, me neither. My phone is just ringing right now.
A number you didn't know? Yeah. And it's happening more frequently now, these random calls.
Yeah.
And I look up the number after. I'll Google the number to see if it's any actual business that I need to call back. And it never is.
No, it's always a scam.
It's always a scam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time. And if it came back and it's like, oh, that's Gallup's phone number, I'm still not calling him back. So what I'm trying to say is you can't get my specs.
Yeah,
like, you're never going to find out my specs. Because...
what would be the best way to reach you?
But that's the thing, man. It's really hard.
Yeah, it is.
Because I feel like it's good information to have. And it also brings into the conversation this idea of data gathering, which we've talked about with a variety of social media companies and technology companies and so forth, is that in an age where we don't respond to these things, how do we find out what's really going on?
What the true number is.
How do we figure out what's really going on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If no one picks up their phone and no one tracks anything, I guess we can just look at whatever happens to be trending and be like, I guess that's what everyone's doing. Whatever's on the trending page becomes the only truth.
So do you believe this?
Although even there, people would say that is manipulated. They would say, oh, I don't know about that trending page. I think people, you want to know how you get the truth, Will?
I'd love to know.
You come to youtube.com/LouLater every single day. At least we're trying, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not Gallup. Last I checked, your name's not Gallup.
Yeah.
And we're trying, man. Both sides are two sides. Both sides.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is really tough to record correctly.
Yeah, to have like proper
if their only way is through
Phone
calling?
calls? I don't
Yeah,
think that's
that's,
super accurate.
Here's another thing I would say. I would say the type of person that pick up their phone in 2012 is different than the type of person pick up their phone in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2022, 2047.
Keep going.
I might have to. Because I feel like in 2012, I picked up my phone. I would have been in this poll in 2022. I would have been in that age group, or in 2012. I would have been in that age group. I would have been in that poll.
Okay, so maybe it's not. It's good. The phone call works
I'm
for.
not saying because of my age. I'm saying because 2012 was a different time. We weren't overwhelmed.
Okay, you didn't hate your phone.
I wouldn't say I hate it, but I would say my relationship is different
Yeah.
than it used to be. I mean, there's so much more stuff coming at you
Right.
in 2022.
It gets annoying sometimes. You're just like, oh.
There's brand new social media platforms 2022. I don't need to tell you.